So this is gonna be like you guys are gonna go to Rockadewa, but Zeke and Toddy are going to they're going to one of the psychics, whichever one will deal with them. Just because Toddy wanted that done, so they're either going to try to break into just to have an excuse on why Zeke isn't here, basically. All right, so you guys are going to Rockadewa. Yay! Any cheers for Rockadewa?
Yeah, I'm like really pretty excited, but like, am I working it or what?
Oh yeah, you're definitely working it.
Then I guess I'm a little bit less excited, but it's a
Yeah,
paycheck.
you did promise. I mean, you could skip it if you want. Is Levi gonna skip it?
No, no, I think I should probably do my job, especially since I like already asked a favor from Venture earlier. So yeah, like I'm gonna do it.
All right. So, do you guys have anything specifically that you want to do with this, or should I just go down the list of stuff that's happening at Rockadewa?
Well, what is happening at Rockadewa? Maybe then we can decide if we want to do anything while we're here.
I think it's mostly just like right now bands are just setting up. It's not like ready for the main event yet, but I think there's some food up, some maybe a few carnival games. Cause it's sort of like half festival, half actual concert. So during the day,
Can
it's a
you
little
tell
bit more.
me, is Ed Sheeran performing by any chance?
No, nobody you've ever heard of is playing.
Okay.
You've
Just
actually
wondered.
the Green Machine is playing. You've heard of them, but
I've definitely heard of them.
yeah.
And Assisted Suicide, I've heard it might be playing too.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Oof.
Assisted suicide might be playing too.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, that's my first question. Is assisted suicide going to play?
No,
Ugh, come on.
we are not. The band doesn't exist.
Yeah, but
Well, you could.
haven't you
throw
ever
it
seen
together.
School of Rock? Just make it happen.
I just did the other day. The other month.
I
To
mean,
prepare for Survivor.
You can try to pull together.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do research.
Well, Toddy's not here. I think you said Toddy was in the band. He is not here, but
I'm pretty sure I said the dog was in the band. What do you want me to do here? I'm pretty sure it was me, Toddy, Possessed Roger, and Scrub 2.
no, it was Mary. Did you get Mary?
Mary was in the band. She doesn't even leave the shelter.
That's what you said.
Ruby's gonna be the only band member who shows up.
Might be.
Ruby, a pimp, Mary, who's never been outdoors, and a dog.
Never been outdoors.
All right. So, are you gonna try to get something together? If you want, you could try to get Emily, and you two could be a band.
I mean, I play the
I
trumpet.
was gonna say I'll do it.
Yeah. Do you three want to be a
Wait,
band?
okay, hold on. What is Ruby's motivation for going on stage and pretending to be a band at this point? It doesn't make
Because
any
it's-
sense.
To fool all these assholes into thinking that you're a real band.
It's funny.
Ooh, wait.
You're gonna get paid.
And you'll get
Yeah.
tips. Yeah, you'll
I
get
was gonna
paid.
say maybe I can put
You
up
get
a
money.
little donation thing in the front. All right, I'll do it.
Okay. I decided that if you guys did decide, you can either sing me something.
Well, that's not happening.
No, that's happening.
What are we? Yeah.
We're a Simon and Garfunkel cover band.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I do-
that's
I
true.
do
We gotta
need-
keep up with the Simon and Garfunkel themes.
Yeah, I do need to know what kind of act this is gonna be.
We are the 800th people to cover Weezer's, not Weezer, god damn it, Toto's Africa.
There you go.
Africa.
So you guys could
I'll be
either
the trumpet.
you could either
Is Ruby really gonna sing though?
Am I gonna what?
Is Ruby gonna really sing?
No, I'm the drummer.
Yeah. See, I knew that was gonna.
I told him that. I practiced the drums, remember?
he did
But
practice
Brian's
the
gonna think of a
bongo.
weird song I don't even know. So
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know how this is
I
gonna
can
work.
sing it if we want. Like, I mean, but then I can't play the trumpet though.
I know you have to play the trumpet.
Well, I mean, if you want to play something else, I can sing it. Like, I'm like a really good singer. Like, I'm kind of a big deal.
Maybe we don't have a vocalist.
Ooh,
just
instrumental.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
assisted suicide style.
Oh, here's
Oh.
an idea for Ruby. Like, maybe like you could be like, hey, we're trying to
happened?
raise money so we can hire a vocalist. Like, you know, give us money.
We're just gonna play and hope. Why don't we hold auditions?
No, no, no. I'm
NPCs in
saying.
town. Wait
I'm
a minute.
saying-
I have an idea. I have an
Oh
idea.
God.
Let's hold auditions, and all of the NPCs we've met so far can all come sing for us in their own distinct voices.
No, I don't
Okay.
think that's gonna happen.
Yay!
I
think-
didn't hear like
And-
anything until just a second ago.
Oh, I said we're gonna have all of the NPCs in town come audition for us to be the lead singer of our bands, and they're all gonna do it a
Every
5-minute set
single one.
each in their own distinct voices.
Nope.
And Ruby lets out a big yes.
Then he goes, yes.
Yes. And here comes Mary.
Nope.
Let's hear it, Mary.
Nope.
What have you prepared for us? That'll be
No,
a
I think you guys
$30
just need
entry
to-
fee.
I think you guys just need to perform a role. It's one or the other.
Okay. How about I can be the singer and you guys can just do the drums and the guitar? Do you play the guitar? No, you play the keyboard. Okay.
I play the keyboard. Is there a song with like a backup or something? Like what song are you gonna sing?
What if we sing California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's like the first song I ever remember.
Well,
That's so
perfect.
old. I love
Emily and
that
Levi
song,
both know this song.
All the leaves are brown. I love it.
All the leaves are
Oh my
brown.
Oh, that's song.
And the sky is blue.
And the sky is gray.
And the sky is gray.
The sky is olive.
I've been on the...
We just can't decide.
If you're gonna do a song,
What
you have
color is the sky?
to.
I mean, you
This is
guys are already singing.
awkward.
Might as well throw some drums in there, and we'll call it
There
a
we go.
masterpiece.
I've been for a walk
On a winter's day.
on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm
I'd be safe and warm. Oh, is your
if
backup?
I was in LA.
If I was in LA.
California dreaming
California dreaming.
on such a winter's day.
Woo!
Stepped into a church. Are we done yet?
No way.
I got down on my knees
Boo. I'm gonna put in
Oh.
boo sound effects at
We
this
need
point.
more practice.
and I pretend to pray.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Mary throws $1 in the open guitar case, and I stuff it in my pocket.
You stole me
I
money.
don't know if it was Mary, but somebody definitely did.
It was
guys
Zelda.
Yeah.
It was my mom. 100% was my mom.
Yeah.
It was his mom. It was. It was absolutely his mom. But that's about all you get. But there's some like you get some
Wow.
applause and people are vaguely impressed. And I think the only person who's aside from Levi's mom who's very like, "Yay, that's my boy. That's my boy."
Thanks, mom.
The only other person who's very excited is Venture because he thought you guys would actually be worse than that.
Wow.
I give him a big thumbs up.
After the
Wow.
drum performance I
That's
gave
a
him.
really low bar.
But he's very he's also just happy that you guys fulfilled your promise. So he's like, "Woo!" And I don't remember the rest of his voice. That's all he says in this episode.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right. And are you guys gonna do anything else as the festival goes on? I have a few other things, but
What else is
Pipeline.
going on here?
What
Anything
else is?
fun?
Well, like I said, there's like there's
What
food.
kind of
There's
games?
like one of those things where you toss a ball at like the bottles and strength test.
Ooh, let's do that. See how strong we are.
Yeah. All right, you wanna kick some ass?
Yeah. I'll use my axe instead of the hammer on the game.
Roll for.
Wait,
I'm not gonna count like any
Roll
rolls here as like
for-
actual.
Can you give a prize to the winner?
Yeah.
Like this? Who's the NPC? Who's running this booth?
Some guy who's just like step right up, step right up.
That's Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah, old man Jenkins is is running the strength test.
Is this act under pressure?
No, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna like count this as like a real roll. So if you,
Oh.
but
So
yeah,
just-
you could just roll anyway, just for flavor of it.
Which stat should we add though? Probably tough, right?
Yeah, tough.
Okay.
Oh, it's tough.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, of course.
I let Emily go first because I'm a gentleman.
And my tough is 2. That's 9.
I rolled an 8, so it looks like Emily did the best.
Right.
So you don't have a tough?
You-
Oh, you have a 1.
I added
see
1
it.
to it.
I see that. Yeah. Yeah, and I was holding back a little. I didn't want to make you guys feel
Yeah, Emily was holding back, definitely.
You're so cool, Emily.
Thanks. I'm not really cool.
Well, you're cool. to
Her cool is pretty bad actually.
Hmm.
All right, so you have won a stuffed animal, and it's your favorite animal. What's Emily's favorite animal?
Lion.
You won a stuffed lion.
Yay.
Congratulations! While you guys are goofing off, you hear Roger call over, and I try to remember Roger's voice for a second.
Have they already performed yet?
No, they haven't. They're performing in about an hour.
Oh, I can't wait to
Gotcha,
listen
okay.
to that.
You won't. We're gonna cut the scene before then.
How convenient.
I can do whatever I want. I'm the god of this world. Anyway, you hear Roger go, "Hey, dudes!" I think this was his voice. I don't remember. We're just gonna say that it is.
Works for me. Hey man, how you doing? You ready to perform like at the Rockadewa music festival that's happening right now?
And he kind of like waves you off, and he's just like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I found my dog.
I forgot about you.
Hey.
I
Great.
found Scrub One. Well, he doesn't say Scrub One. He says,
I'd be
I
shocked if he did.
What's his
Because
name?
it's Scrub One.
I just think of him as Scrub One now. It's just his name now. He's just like, yeah, dude, I went to like everywhere. My bandmates helped me out, and then and he's actually acting a lot more lively than he has been, even like when he was possessed and everything else. He's very happy now, so he's a little bit more lively. But
Where did you find him?
So I looked everywhere, and then we went to like the Pound, and we met this lady there, and she was like flipping the shit out, and she was like, she wouldn't let me like look at the dogs. She said that like there was a conspiracy to take the dogs away, which is like, she's kind of like a little bit weird, but she's cool. She's cool because we made a deal, and I adopted all the dogs, including Scrub. So now I own him twice.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we have.
So you own 2 dogs now.
You got
my
the
God.
yappy Yorkie?
Because there's
Yeah.
only 2 dogs up for adoption.
No, there were a few others, but
There-
those were
there
the only
you-
ones in like that
Scrub
section.
Scrub 2 is
Uh.
in our possession.
Yeah, you guys have Scrub too.
I know,
How
but
about the
it would have been the one that
I
we
didn't-
left behind, or that you
We
guys
left behind 2. There were
Yeah,
3
you
options. I
guys
took
left
one.
behind two.
behind.
There were a few others there that weren't really as obvious as options. I only gave you like 3 options, but there were other dogs there. So he's adopted like 10 dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all gonna be in the bus with us. It's gonna be awesome, dude.
Well, Roger, that sounds great.
Yeah. But I have my
Sounds
dog
like a
back,
fun
so
time.
that's all that matters. And thank you guys for everything that happened. I don't really remember what happened, and
Did we ever get paid?
not yet. I don't really remember what happened, but I also kind of feel like maybe I don't want to remember what happened. So
That's great, Roger. Where's Phoebe? I mean, not Phoebe. The other one,
Zelda.
Phoebe doesn't really exist because you guys didn't talk to her enough. So I'm not even gonna
That's-
bother with an epilogue for either of them.
That's morbid. But what
I
about
need
Zelda?
to talk to Zelda.
All right, well, yeah, Zelda's over there. I think. I don't know. I think she's like
Zelda.
she's like trying to avoid all the dogs. I don't know why.
Oh.
All right, so you're gonna meet up with Zelda now.
I walk up to Zelda.
All right. Is this gonna
I'm making sure to be with her as well when this happens because I have bills to pay,
All right.
Damn it.
and I don't want my bills to be unpaid.
I was actually imagining this scene with just Ruby, but that's okay.
Too bad.
So
I'm
was
sorry.
I.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
It's alright.
But
I
I
have
really like
$6 million in
Zelda,
my
and
RV.
I need to be paid.
Levi and I don't really want to let Ruby go up to Zelda alone for obvious
Fine.
reasons.
You know what?
Okay,
I'll let you
fine.
guys get the money. I walk over to my RV. I take out a stack of $6 million and I wipe the sweat off my forehead with it in front of the two of you while you
That's fine.
haggle.
No, I think Zelda actually does want to give it to you specifically
To
because
me?
because she did make the deal with you.
Oh! Hello,
Yeah.
Zelda.
I'm still there when it happens.
Yeah, you guys could be there when it happens, but she mostly wants to talk to Ruby. Yeah, here's your money.
Thanks. Goodbye.
No, she's like holding out like a check, and then she kind of pulls it back for a second, and she's just like, "Yeah, I had to make a deal with my dad. We're done with the tour for the season, which this was gonna be the start of the tour, so it's kind of sucks, but that's what my dad wanted if I was gonna get this money. So this is our last show of the tour and probably ever. But yeah, here's your money. It's worth it if my friends are safe.
God, she's like a passive aggressive aunt.
She sure is. And then she pulls it back again, and she's like, "You guys have to make me a promise, though."
What is it?
What?
There's something weird going on in this town. I saw something out there when you guys were like, whatever you were doing the other night. And just don't tell my friends whatever's going on. Just keep them out of it entirely. Like they're really bummed out that we're going home. Well, Roger's not because he doesn't care that much, but just don't let them know what's going on here because they'll want to like investigate it and everything else, and I just want us to go home. So just consider this me buying your silence too. There's a little bit extra in here. Just please, just
How much extra?
Yeah.
a lot.
Perfect.
How much?
She's
I'm
giving you
curious.
like several thousand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't you just owe us
Whoa.
200?
Yeah,
Well,
it
I'm
was
just
originally-
No, it was
Yeah,
it was gonna be 200 up front and then 2,000 at the end or something like that, or 1,800 at the end.
I think she said like
Oh,
a
it was.
lot at
She
the
didn't
end.
specify.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
I
said
was
a
thinking
lot.
two and two.
Hey, guess what? Your secret is safe with me.
All right. And then she hands you
That's
the
two.
check.
I smell it.
Check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a check.
Mm.
Yeah, she doesn't have cash.
What did you see?
I don't know. It was just there was something out there, and it was whatever it is. It can stay
This was
here in
out-
Rockadewa. Just keep it away from me. And she just like walks away.
This was the same night we were out there.
Yeah. When you guys were fighting it. Because you guys were pretty close to the parking lot. Where, like, the campsite.
Thanks for the deets, Zelda. I draw a 0 at the end of the check. Which, to be honest,
You do
only
know checks have
2,000.
Yeah.
cents on it, right?
000. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Ruby's
What
never
did-
dealt with checks before.
What did
She
you say,
doesn't know.
Levi?
I said checks have like cents on them, so he just added like a third.
And you also
cent.
write down
does
the
it.
amount that you're.
Yeah, you have
gonna
to
give him.
write it out, but
Yeah.
I turn a
That too.
0 into an 8.
But you also have to literally write out the.
I know.
Ruby tries anyway.
Levi's saying all this over my shoulder, so I turn to Levi and I rip the check into shreds because I don't need the money.
God.
And I just let it blow in the wind.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I just did that.
Why are you that person? That's not.
She gave me the money.
No.
You like the money?
I would like a portion of the money.
We will split the money evenly. 3 ways. Fuck Zeke. He's not here.
Zeke owes me some money anyway.
Yeah. Zeke owes all of us money. He
Well, no,
fucking
I think-
broke my RV.
I don't think he owes me any money, so
So you could give him some
He owes
money.
me.
I guess yeah, he can have some of mine.
All right. So, are you guys gonna do anything else at this this festival, or is that
Is
gonna
that
be?
supposed to be our clue for the next adventure?
I'm super busy working
really.
it, but
Oh, okay.
I'm super busy working it, but I do want to like get a moment to talk to Ruby.
All
And
right.
Emily can be there too if she'd like to. It doesn't have to be private.
Oh.
Hello.
Well.
Also,
Oh,
Zeke can be there if
Zeke,
he wants
what are you
to.
doing here?
Hi, Zeke.
We thought you were out of time. We thought you were doing something.
What else don't Lynn do?
Zeke walks up, pulling Toddy behind him, who's kind of out of it.
Zeke, I got some
And,
bad news.
What the hell happened here?
Well, we went to Zelda to ask her for the money that we were owed, and she said she's fresh out.
She's fresh out of money.
Yeah,
After we defeated a monster and retrieved her friend for her?
crazy, right?
Huh. Well, ain't that some shit?
Just for the record, we're at Rockadewa right now, and the excuse is that you took Toddy to the hypnotist, and we'll actually do a scene of that later.
Ah, flashback. Okay.
So, I'm working the concert for the most part, but there's like I do have like a 15-minute break, and I do want to like sit down. Maybe we have like a picnic set up or something.
Yeah, you can have a picnic.
Okay, and Emily and Ruby are there, and I just want to be like, hey, Ruby, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Nobody's
Well,
ever asked me that before.
I find that really hard to believe. Most cashiers do that. So I just wanted to check in with you because like I knew you were like pretty like anti there being a monster, but then like we definitely killed one. I was just wanted to see if you're doing okay. Like, how do you feel about it?
Not great. Look, I've been through some shit in my time, and I've always sort of denied the existence of stuff like this because I have been sort of involved with something similar before. And
Whoa.
if this monster is real, then it leads me to believe that what I previously thought was not possible was in fact happening. And if that's the case, then I may be in a whole lot of trouble.
First of all, since you weren't able to go to the to Rockadewa immediately at the same time as everybody else, instead you were taking.
I was doing
Toddy.
something much more important with Toddy, though.
Because Toddy
we'll
told you
soon
that
learn.
he had trouble remembering the past, like, I think it was like a week. He just hadn't. Yeah, it was like 6 days. He turned up right before Roger went missing. And he had no memory of the time in between. Running away from you and ending up in a bar somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because so you're gonna take.
I think Zeke tunes out a lot of what Toddy says, honestly.
I love that actually. But you did agree to take him to a hypnotist or a psychic.
Oh, of course. Am I taking him to the same hypnotist that I went to?
Well, that's the question. You could try to take him back to Malakari. He may not be that thrilled with it, but you could try to convince him.
Okay.
Or you could go to one of the other two that I said were in town.
What were the other two again?
Pete Outeridge and Clotilda Homewood.
Clotilda.
Clotilda, yeah. I randomize a lot of names, and trust me when I say that's one of the better ones.
So what's the other two hypnotist deal?
Pete Outeridge is kind of he advertises himself as a serious psychic, and he offers hypnotism as a another side thing. But he's like really into like he has billboards all over town, I think. To like go visit
Big shot.
Yeah, go visit Pete Outeridge and unlock the potentials of the world or something like that. I don't know. And Clotilda's more like the back pages kind of thing. Sort of shady. Mostly seems to be a psychic. But hypnotism is listed on her like list of services. Along with some questionable things that just don't quite add up.
Okay, I definitely think I'll take Toddy to Clotilda.
I think you show him the
She sounds
ad.
really promising.
I think you show him that ad, and then he's just like, "Oh, she's a whore."
You feel right at home.
He knows exactly what's going on there. So you go to Clotilda's. She actually has like, it looks like it used to be like a massage parlor originally, and then it kind of got converted into a psychic shop. So there's still like a few chairs in there, like massage chairs. It looks like the place sort of got scrapped down, but there's still a few things left. Like maybe this place was raided before, and then they had to switch things around. It's a very...
Was it Clotilda's parlor before, or did she just take it over?
I think she probably owned it before.
Oh, okay.
She turned over a new leaf, and now she's a hypnotist.
She saw bigger business opportunities in front of her.
Yeah, she unlocked her psychic potential. But it's still a very shady place. And I think when you're there, there's a few guys there that seem like shady characters in the waiting room. And Toddy's just like, he's kind of snickering to himself the whole time, like, like some things never change. He's less of a shell of himself than he usually is, like, because it's finally familiar territory for him.
Well, I'm glad you could feel at home, Toddy.
Yeah. Wow, this place. Get a load of this, and he's like just pointing at like random shit that you don't even know what he's talking about. He's like,
never floats your boat, man.
He's kind of like critiquing the place a bit. He's getting annoyed at the wait times.
This would never happen under his iron fist.
Exactly. So I have to ask, are you gonna pay for this? And
well,
how are you planning to do that? Because I don't think you or Toddy have any money.
I still ain't got no money. You see, the weird thing is Zelda never paid us up front or afterwards. So I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to pay for this. So I'm just gonna have to wing it here.
All right, and what are you gonna do to try to wing it?
Oh, are we supposed to pay up front at Clotilda's?
Usually yes.
Okay.
You
well,
could try
I'm gonna
to figure out a way around it.
Well, I think I'll just use pure fervor here and manipulate them into giving me a pro bono.
A 10.
There's a 10.
Excellent. All right, she's pretty intimidated. She's like, okay, sure.
I'm glad we could see eye to eye, man.
Yeah. So what do you tell her, like, that it's... How exactly are you doing this manipulation? Like, are you...
Well,
I
I tell her that my friend is very much in need of her services right now. And, I mean, I assume she kind of just responds and says that she needs payment for this operation. But really, I just kind of roll up my sleeves and do a little flex. And she kind of gets the gist, I think.
I love that. Okay. That's definitely a good thing. All right. So she's gonna work with Toddy. I think usually she prefers doing these alone. Are you gonna go in and supervise it?
Well, see, Clotilda, this man here, you could call him a slippery son of a bitch. Because he's run away on multiple occasions, let me tell you. And I think I kind of just need to keep an eye on him, if you don't mind.
And I think she looks at you and she's just like, yeah, let me give her a voice instead of just narrating her. Sure, honey, sure. I could do that for you.
Yep, you sound like a Clotilda, alright.
I sure do sound like a Clotilda. Alright, so she takes you into the back room. There's a giant bed in there for some reason. And it's sort of like... It looks very, it looks like what you would expect, like, a 1980s, like, phone psychic or phone sex operator's pad to look like. Sort of like a combo of those. It's just, it's not the nicest looking place. It kind of smells like tobacco. It's just, it's very shady.
Just like back home.
And there's a chair in here that looks like it's like the designated psychic chair kind of thing. Like there's the giant
Is it
bed.
fancy looking?
Yeah, it's like one of those old Victorian chairs, but it's been like reupholstered into like some really gaudy kind of print there, with like the velvet with like some stains on it that are a little bit fishy. And Toddy seems a little bit less excited about this now.
Now, does he have to lay on the bed for this?
No, it's like there's two of these chairs.
Oh, okay.
On the table, but you could sit on the bed because there's no other place for you.
I'll do that. Yeah. I'll just roll over on my side and watch them. Very intently.
Alright. So she's going to try to unlock the secrets in Toddy's head. And I'm going to get a dice roller up. A secret dice roller. Alright, so I think she's doing like some sort of weird incantations that kind of sound like gibberish. And she has like the little pendulum in front of Toddy's face, and she's like chanting, and he actually seems like he's going for it, like that he's like sort of just laughing it off at first, but then he's just sort of following it along. Let's see how well this works. Not well.
You hate to hear that.
You hate to see that. You hate to see it. Yeah, it doesn't work. At all.
Does he snap out of it?
Yeah, he's like he's going around with it for a while, and then he's just like he stops and he's just like, what the hell am I doing?
Toddy, you gotta commit.
Yeah, but this.
Why else did I bring you out here?
Yeah, but this is dumb. This is stupid. And
You know
I'm
what's
pretty
dumb?
I'm pretty sure I'm sitting in something that I don't want to be sitting in. And
Don't think about it, man. You should be used to this shit.
well, I don't want to be used to this shit. I
Just
mean,
follow the pendulum, man. It'll unlock your deepest, darkest secrets.
yeah, well, that's not really something I'm excited about. Do I have to try again?
I would like you to try. I pay good money for it.
All right, and Clotilda like just sort of rolls her eyes because I don't remember her voice already. This time she does very well, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll to investigate a mystery.
Okay. That's plus sharp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah, on this one. Ooh.
6.
Alright, and then I ask the question?
You could ask a question. I don't think he's gonna give you a good answer, but you could ask anyway. You could ask one question, and it won't be like one on the list. It'll just be a question. And I'll roll to see if he actually answers it truthfully.
Toddy?
He doesn't really respond. He's kind of like, his eyes are closed and...
Toddy, if you know what happened to Amber, I would like you to tell me right now. Just clear the air, man.
He says, I have no idea.
Are you sure about that?
Let's see. He says he's not sure. By the way, I'm rolling a die to see how well his answers go. Like, how confused he gets and how straightforward he gets.
Alright, well, you got me convinced for now.
He's not.
I still don't fully believe you, let me tell you.
You want to ask him anything else? I think this is fine to do it like this. That I'll roll a die since you do.
Do I investigate again?
No, you could keep asking a few questions. I'll roll the die and see how.
Oh, okay.
So that way he's not necessarily being accurate, but he will answer questions because I don't think he's gonna like deny you while he's in this state, but he's not gonna necessarily be cognizant enough to know what he's saying. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing this because I don't want to like shut down your questions.
Sure. Toddy, what'd you really see when you ran off the road and heard that ringing in your ears? Is there anything you're not telling us?
He says, I told you everything, man. I saw the monster and I ran down and I hit the tree. Something grabbed me. And then it's all dark for a while. That's it.
Dark, you say? Well, Toddy, I got another question for you. You can unlock your mind for this one. What happened after you got grabbed, Toddy?
Kind of makes a weird noise and he says, it sent me somewhere to do something.
Like in the woods?
Yeah, it was through the woods and then it was somewhere else. I think it was another town.
Another town, you say? Was this town Maine looking?
Let me roll again. It was kind of Maine looking. It may have just been the same town. I don't know.
Well, describe it to me.
Let me roll again. There were buildings.
There were buildings, you say? Well, hell, we got buildings back in Tennessee. They ain't telling me nothing. God damn it, Toddy. Even when you're French, you're useless. Toddy. All right. We'll back off from the town question, Toddy. But when you say you got tranced, was there anything in particular you think this creature wanted from you?
You roll again. Man, I got no fucking idea.
Oh, well, that's just great. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing I already know about this beast.
He might if he rolls better.
Think, Toddy, think! Well, what else is there to ask you, Toddy? Let's see. So we know this is a tentacle sort of monster that burrows under the ground like a little mole rat, and it leaves a lot of very stingy slime in its path. And is there anything else that we may not know about it that you can recollect?
There's another one. Not
What
the
did you
same
say?
kind, but
Not let's.
I saw.
Does it
something
have
else.
tentacles?
No, I saw something else though.
Was it Godzilla?
Man, it might have been. I don't remember what it looked like. I just don't. I know it wasn't the same kind, but it was the same.
You know it was some kind of monster, though?
Sure fucking was.
But you don't remember what it looked like.
No clue.
Well, that's just great. How do you know it wasn't the same damn monster, then?
Because it didn't have tentacles.
Okay, well, at least we can narrow one thing down, Toddy. This monster did not have tentacles.
That's right. Or if it did, I didn't see them. I don't know.
Alright, well, was this monster nearby the tentacle monster? Or is this in the other town?
I don't even remember when this was. It might not have even been recently. I don't know
Oh, what
anymore.
the hell?
He rolled really bad on
Did you
that
see a monster back in Tennessee or something?
Let me roll again.
God damn.
I might have.
Alright, Toddy. You're just gonna be difficult with me. Actually, I do have another question for you, Toddy.
Sure.
Toddy? Do you like me, Toddy? Now that you're being completely honest, I really been wondering.
Oh no, I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know. You kidnapped
know.
me.
Well, I mean, that's one word for it, maybe.
I don't know what another word for it would be.
Well, whisk you off your feet, maybe? I showed you the world, Toddy. We traveled the whole country together. I bet you ain't never seen Rockadewa, Maine before. Not in your wildest dreams.
Let me roll again and see if he has any new response to that. Well, I mean, it's better than what I was doing, I guess.
Well, that's great to hear. I'm great.
Oh, you
Could
cut
show
out.
you a great time, man.
All right. Any other questions? I think that's a great note to end on, but if you have something else.
I rest my case, Toddy. I think we're good here.
All right. And Clotilda starts snapping a few times and chants some more gibberish.
What does Clotilda think of all this line of questioning?
She kind of has like this face of like, yeah. Like she thinks she knows exactly what's going on here.
I mean, to be fair, she might be used to our kind of clientele.
Yeah. You guys
Of all the psychics in town.
Yeah, of all the psychics in town, this is the one that's pretty much in your
In our wheelhouse.
Yeah. Alright, and she starts snapping a bit and then she kinda like basically she sort of like slaps him in the face. Like full palm, kinda smacks him right in like the forehead.
My woman.
To wake him up, and he kind of jumps up and he's like, ah, what, where am I, what? And then he sees her and he's just like, he has like this weird look on his face, and then he sees you and he kind of like jumps a bit.
Still laying on the bed on my side.
Laying in the bed on your side. Probably still wearing his clothes.
Yeah. Some belly hanging out.
Fantastic.
Well, I think we learned a lot today, Toddy.
I don't remember shit.
Well, you ain't really told me shit, to be honest, but you gave it your best effort, and that's what counts.
He's just like, sure, alright, whatever. I don't really feel good, but I would like to get some fresh air now.
Well, what do you say we catch a rock concert, Toddy?
He doesn't actually look all that excited about it, but he's just like, alright.
Our friends are gonna be there, Toddy. Don't you want to see them? I hear they're even performing. I might be late.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go, Toddy.